Okay. All right. Crank that a little. And then bam. And we're in. Okay. Hello, internet. Today we're continuing our bum rush of the story because I want to be all caught up just in case any of it is applicable to StarRail. Which it very well might not be. But I know some of the characters make appearances, so who knows. May walked down the stairs and saw Hephaestus fixing the outermost guardrails. Wow. Oh, Arahato. The children surrounded the mech. Their eyes shone with excitement. It's my favorite anime. It was super popular in Nagazora. I've memorized that cool line from Muji Countdown episode 3. This isn't philosophy. It's just a simple removal of annoying things. Oh my god. Quick question. Is this a story about a villain? Because it sounds like it's a story about a villain. Why would you keep watching that battle? An angry Tesla leaped out of the cockpit. So I went to the last scanning location, but found nothing. Kiana must have left the East City. I asked the children in the shelters and someone saw her heading to the other side of town. You should start moving at once and search the West City. May, I understand you want to find Kiana as quickly as possible, but it's getting dark. Let's call it a day and start our search tomorrow. But we know she's out there. That's why we should be cautious and avoid unnecessary accidents. I understand, but I still have a few hours before the sun sets. I can still do some scouting. Just get back before it gets dark. Oh, one more thing. Can we help the children here? I'll talk to Mophead and see what we can do. The Salt Lake base took in some orphans, and we're low on medical supplies. We must talk to the sensei. I'm afraid our assistance will be quite limited. Sora! Hello! No, not quite yet. New Warframe update's coming out in 2 days as well, though. Did it say I'm streaming Warframe? Now I'm in my head. I do have the setup for Honkai, right? Oh, thank God. Done it before. I don't like when I disappoint people when they come in. Alright. Real quick, like, we're just gonna maneuver this. Let me get a cat image on the screen, methinks. Kitty cat. This one. Perfect. And just leave that there. Oh, yeah. Yep. I think they're like I think they're almost done with Warframe, I'm gonna be honest. I think they're yep, kitty cat. Ooh. Because this game refuses to let me have a windowed mode that doesn't close immediately, so that's my solution. But yeah, the new Warframe update. I'm looking forward to it, mainly because it's gonna give me a bunch of free Warframes, and I want all of them. Anyways, you must cross the Nagazora wall to get to the West City. Let me lead the way, since it's easy to get lost there. Thank you so much, Sora. We'll protect you if something dangerous happens. Don't worry, I'll hide in a safe place when the fighting starts. Okay, good to know. Good to know. It's also the new update. It's basically it's available from the start of the game, so it is effectively just a second game within the game. Don't you hurt me? That is rude. Murder the crabmen. I really don't like the crabmen. They're annoying most of the time. That's fair. I think at this point you basically need a friend. If you want to, like, enjoy the game. Chapter 11 of this game? Because it was made for a phone game. This game was on phone. So it's made by the same people who made Genshin. Which is also a phone game. This game blew my mind when it first came out, because it was exclusive to phone. And it looks so good. It doesn't look any different. I'm probably going to play Genshin at some point on stream. Just because I have an unhealthy addiction to it. But... oh, wait, that's right. I don't want to... no behind the scenes stuff. I know! It's a problem I have. I'm working on it. But yeah, I'll make sure not to spend any money on stream. Minimal money on stream. Maybe only like $200 on stream. Maybe like $1,000. No, I'm just kidding. No money, no money. At least not on Genshin. I'm gonna spend some money on StarRail though. I'm gonna get the like battle pass thing they have, just because there's a bunch of free stuff. That's fair. That is absolutely fair. Do not support my addiction. I'm no longer addicted. I haven't done it in a long time. We're all good. But yeah. I feel bad saying this, but there's only canned food at the Roost. I've always wanted to try something else. Wait, what did I miss? Was there a... oh, it's going back to the Helios for a health exam and food. So when can I become a Twitch partner? That is way far off. Let me actually look up the requirements. Bam. Twitch partner. How? I haven't even thought about being a Twitch partner. I'm just working on affiliate. Okay, I should probably just go to the heckin'... are any of these the one I want? No. So much documentation. Twitch partner. Whatever. Anyways, in order to reach affiliate, which is my current goal, I need to get 50 followers, which I'm remarkably close to, considering I don't do any advertising. Everybody's like, you can't grow on Twitch without doing things, but I've done pretty okay. I think. I don't know, maybe not. And then you need, I think, 3 concurrent viewers and 5 concurrent chatters before you can be affiliate. And that's the point where I can start making a little bit of money. But for now, still just for fun. Ursher's important. Oh god, no. Please don't. I want to get it on my own. I have no desire to use duplicate accounts. Chiba Academy. Let me see. Ah yes, the famous Chiba Academy. Only rich people study there. People say if you're a student of Chiba, you're set for life. Well, that isn't exactly true. I used to be a student of Chiba as well. Is it MXFO like 1, 2, 3 to 7? Is that the trick? I used to be a student as Chiba as well. Oh, does that mean you're super rich? I was in school when the Honkai event happened. I didn't expect to return to this place like this. So many things had happened since then. Where's your family? I'm the only child, and my mother passed away when I was very young. My father raised me alone. Shortly after I enrolled in Chiba, he was framed and thrown in prison. Well, okay. He's no longer in jail. Someone cleared his name and sent him somewhere safe. You haven't seen him for a while, right? He's on an important mission. We talk on the phone sometimes, but he always assures me that he's safe. It was very painful when he was a wanted criminal. My only family was taken away. The name of the Raiden clan was tarnished. While I was being ostracized by my friends, people who coveted father's wealth tried to approach me. The world I knew crumbled. I realized that no one cared about me. They only cared for the Raiden name. I distanced myself from people. Being isolated and alone brought some respite to my heart. And that was how I lived my days, till the day when the Honkai arrived. Someone changed me forever. I finally met her on that fateful day. Her? Who's this person? It's Kiana. Kiana Kaslana. Oh, she was gonna say it. Anyways. She saved me from the disaster. She was the one who grabbed my hand and lifted me out of the darkness. Her frail arm was imbued with unimaginable strength. I tried to twist and pull away from her, but she held on. I looked into her blue eyes. She was naive and stubborn, but also reassuring and sincere. She just couldn't stop talking about how to save me, but she fought hard to save me from death. What? It was a strange feeling. I never knew her before, and she knew nothing of my past, my life, nor my pain. But there's truth in her words. For the first time since my isolation, I felt like trusting someone again. We finally left Nagazora together. Schicksal Valkyries took us away, and we enrolled in St. Freya High. Things happened. I met new people. The family, friends, home, and future I've lost trickling back to me. And I found a place where I belong. Now I've been thinking about it. Perhaps it was at that very moment my life changed. It was Kiana who changed my life. Thinking about the past brought a smile to May's face. She hardly smiled for many months. It was a smile of pure happiness that could only be seen on an innocent girl with a happy life. Oh dear, I got carried away. No, of course not. She must be very important to you. We shared many memories in this place. Just walking around here reminded me of our past. And thinking about the past makes me want to find her sooner. She was once my protector. The time has come for me to protect her instead. Ba-bum. Oh geez, I forgot that I was doing like a level. God, the chatting ends up like really taking over. This really is more of a visual novel at this point. Helios, 1 hour later. Kia. This is so super tasty. Have as much as you want. There's more in the kitchen. It's filled with chili peppers, but it's not spicy at all. It's actually pretty sweet. Because they're sweet peppers. Only Sensei could cook like May. Sensei is such a nice person, but the food she makes isn't nice at all. Yeah. Yeah, the dialogue is very corny. Speaking of which, I'm curious about something. Your sensei goes out every month. She had 3 years to help you leave. Why wouldn't she do that? Oh, she has her own reasons. The Roost is a lonely place. We always wanted Sensei to tell us stories about herself. Sensei came from a poor family. Something terrible happened when she was young and left her with nothing. For many years, she worked hard, dealt with people from all over the world, and saved a small fortune. She spent most of that money to buy a private island in a faraway country called, I can't remember. She planned to build a large house and live happily and peacefully there. She'll also take us there along with people she saved in other countries. The huge house was almost complete. We felt so happy that her hard work would finally pay off. But no one foresaw the tragedy. What happened? The great eruption 4 months ago. Ooh. Oh, now that's rough. That's rough. I do play Valorant because I'm slowly becoming more cringe as I continue VTubing. Sensei was here when it happened. Many beasts attacked us, but Sensei fought them off and protected the Roost. The battle lasted hours, but we're finally safe. It was then we received the bad news. Sensei's island sank beneath the waves. God, the whole thing? I can still remember what Sensei did on that day. She paced about and said, "It's fine," then started throwing herself against the ground. She was crying. And Sensei rushed out of her room and howled at the waves like a child. She kept howling until she ran out of tears, and her voice turned coarse. I could never forget the oath she swore at the setting sun. Humanity shall defeat the Honkai, no matter the cost. Oh dear, that's a very sad story. It's wicked sad. I'll escort you home before it gets too dark. May, can I take some of that delicious curry home so that everyone gets to try it? Sora, you sweet baby bean! Of course, I have it all packed and ready. Aw, she was already planning. Ah. May smiled as she walked into the kitchen and brought out the bento boxes. This is enough for 20. Share them with your friends. I play Valorant because I'm very easy to please, and I like bright colors. I.e. this. Thank you so much, May. You're the nicest person in the world. Oomph. May is really good at taking care of people. Wait, is it my turn to do the dishes today? Ha. Suck it, Tesla. Hello, I would like your death, please. And I hope it comes quickly. Yay! And that's a win. Okay, that's that. There we go, this is the one I wanted. Wow, there is no like feathering on this at all. Okay. You dead yet? You dead yet? This game is indescribably easy. You gonna go down? No? And that's a win. Safely arrived. Here, share with everyone. Aww. Cute. May, I gave out all the curry and everyone really likes it. I'm happy to hear that. I really wish Sensei can try it as well. You'll leave once you find Kiana, right? Yes, we still need to take care of many things. I'm sure we'll meet again. Dr. Tesla and Auntie Entropy try to help you and meet your sensei. We'll try to help you, okay? Of course, you're so kind, May. You're just like our sensei. I'm sure you'll become good friends. Yeah, about that. Oh, what's going on in Portugal? I do not know much about world holidays. She's my sensei in so many ways. The disaster took away my memory. I could hardly remember my family, friends, the life I led, or even my dreams. I could only remember waking up in Sensei's arms as she silently walked through the ruined city. It was dark and the clouds were heavy, but I felt as though light was shining on me. Sensei gathered me with the other children, took us to the roost, and told us that we would live together. But I couldn't remember anything and didn't know what to do. I chose to follow Sensei wherever she went. Sensei was a little annoyed, but she taught me survival skills, since she couldn't be in Nagazora all the time. She taught me how to get around quickly, how to avoid the roaming beasts, and how to protect myself. She taught me how to live well. What does that mean? I remember it was a normal afternoon. Sensei wished me a happy birthday and told me about a present. I was surprised, since I couldn't even remember my name. How did Sensei know my birthday? Sensei then gave this to me. Sora held Mark II in her hands and gently asked, Mark II, who am I? It was the day that the dictatorship here. Oh. Ended in a peaceful revolution? That's so cool. That's really cool. I mean, happy, have a good celebration day tomorrow. I hope it's dope. Pidges. The robot's eyes created a holographic geometry that quickly expanded into a giant body of text. What's this? It's my life. My name, birthday, family members, experiences, an incomplete diary, social network page, and theme park visits. That's so cool. Oh, I want... I wish more revolutions ended that way. Since I pulled a lot of strings to salvage all these fragments of my life. To be honest, my life was more ordinary than I imagined. But it is still my life. This was the first time that I learned my name, birthday, where I lived, and what I dreamed of. I found out I was loved, and loved in return. I had hobbies, and there were things that I hated. Though my memories didn't return, the text made me feel that I actually had a life in the past. Sensei said I couldn't live well without a past. Live well, she always said that. Nagazora was destroyed, but we're still here. We'll live on and live well in our fight against fate. One day will come when we leave this place, go to the other side of the Great Sea, and bask in the sun. The story of our struggle will inspire others to live on and live well in the future. I believe that's why Sensei built the roost and gave me Mark II and my past on my birthday. A reason to live on. After that disaster, your sensei changed you just like how Kiana changed me. Oh, it's getting dark. I have to head back to my room. You should also head back, May. We'll definitely find Kiana tomorrow. Of course. See you tomorrow. Claim the goods. May dreamed that night. The dreams felt so real that she thought she traveled back in time to that very afternoon 3 years ago. I'm so worn out. Finally lost him. These zombies could really run. They're nothing like the stupid slowpokes I saw in the movies. Hey, what's going on with you? Why are you so silent? What will happen to us? The entire city is destroyed. There are monsters and zombies everywhere. There's no help in sight. We're trying to escape the city, but where can we escape to? You worry too much. Look, I know this wise saying. Things will work out, and then it will grow muscles. I believe it's things will work itself out. Oh dear, how did you even get into Chiba? Whatever. It's not important. We can keep going east, go through that barrier, and meet actual people. If not, we'll just head north, or borrow a boat and head to another country. See, we have plenty of options. I think you better leave without me. You might actually survive on your own, but I'm a ticking time bomb. Stop that stupid nonsense, you're already back to normal. You have no idea how I feel. I felt as though darkness assailed me from all sides and tried to tear me apart. I know the voice is still there. Even if we escape, it will follow me wherever I go. If I lose control again, then I'll just beat you one more time. Easy. What? Look, I'll carry you from danger and beat up all the bad guys. If you turn into that Hersher thing again, I'll just club your senses back into your head with a bat. I can do this all day. And I'll keep doing it to protect you, but your head might hurt a bit. I mean, a lot. So, quit worrying. You said you were alone. I used to be alone myself. 2 ex-loners make a perfect team. We should focus on team building and knowing each other. And even be friends. But the others, they won't think like that. They won't think anything if they don't know nothing. We'll keep this as our BFF secret. And we're super cute. We can bluff our way through things. Tried it many times when I was traveling. Always worked. You're the biggest idiot I've ever seen. But you make me feel safe. Aww. What'd you just say? Nothing. Let's get going. What? Now? I'm starving and tired. I need food. I'll make something once we get somewhere safe. Snacks from the convenience store won't last forever. You? Cook? Are you a super pampered princess who can't do nothing? Whatever. I gotta warn you, I'm super picky about food, and I'm not easy to please. We'll find out soon. The following morning. Dr. Tesla. What now, Mophead? Wake up. We have a situation. Situation? Oh, right. Is that warped destination to Alpha Centauri? Dr. Tesla. Don't rush the jump. Tesla, you have to wake up right now. The flooding in Nagazor is getting worse. Oh, dang. It's already... I already can't see the roads. Bam. Alright. I hope this goes quick. Okay. Tesla. There we go. Bam. Nailed it. So cool. What the hell is going on? May and Tesla were shocked by the scene they saw outside the Helios. The sea that flooded the city was calm yesterday, but the water rose by more than 10 meters overnight. Dang! This isn't normal at all. The children might be in danger. We need to head to the roost now. Understood. Okay. First of all, rude. Alright, I think we're just gonna abuse this because we have like super SP regen on. There's no reason to not, and I hate time challenges as is. There we go. Up the rock. Alright. Oh, dang, that had a timer on it. Well, that was easy. Hello, children. Hey, May. Sora, I'm glad you're all right. The children were busy moving the warehouse supplies. They were ill-prepared for the flood. All nearby Honkai beasts neutralized. Stay vigilant. We gotta stay on guard. We must move the kids and supplies to higher ground. Tell them that we're moving the mechs into the shelters. Oh, okay. Next stage. We're in the shelters. Sora. Ba-boom. Residents vacated the lower levels of the roost in less than 20 minutes. Nice. Why did the floodwaters rise? The city has become very strange. Dr. Tesla, I have a bad feeling about this. Honkai beasts are riled up, and they appear in greater numbers, as if they're attracted to something. Because of that huge beast we saw yesterday? I've never seen it before. It's like the king of monsters. Where did you see it? Near the Nagazora wall. I can take you there. This is urgent. We must investigate it immediately. Alright, go ahead. Leave the defense of the shelters to me. Once I deal with the problem, I'll rendezvous with you at once. Hello, I am good. Oh my god. I slept for far too long today, but I'm confident that I will make good progress in the game today. And yeah. I don't know. How are you today? As I continue to show exactly how bad I am at small talk. Mama. Okay. Anybody else? Ooh, an animation. This one... God, this animation's so funny. They have like really good 2D animators. But that looks like a pre-rendered cutscene from like a 2001 game. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know why you're surprised Bernares is here. Bernares? Bernares. Hang in there and stay alive, okay? Can I, like, actually do damage? No, I can't, okay. Well, time to survive for a minute. Okay, damn. Oh. Was not expecting a bullet hell. Which I guess maybe I should have. No. No murder today, Mr. Dragon. Rude. Stop. Hey. God. The ice on the ground. Nuts. Okay. Hung. What's happening? My head hurts so much. Mind was overcome by a strange dizziness, and ached with the crack of lightning and rumbling of thunder. Things don't look good. This beast is even more ferocious than last time. May grabbed Sora and leaped into a narrow depression, while the beast flew in closely behind. It's right behind us. Move aside, Sora. Raven, Raven. God, I love her theme. Oh no, I didn't have it. I didn't even think of hitting it. You, aren't you? Take her to somewhere safe, Raiden May. I'll handle this. Come on, Sora, let's go. They're enemies. No, please. Just one more hit, thank you. What's wrong? Do you know her? Yeah. She attempted to kidnap and murder my friend, but you know, whatever. And that's the end of that. Should be safe here. Where is... Oh, she was definitely, like... snatched up. Shadow flew past. The lady in black cape landed silently. You're back, Sensei. Did you defeat that huge monster? Sorry, it got away. But not before I broke one of its wings. It won't be able to fly for a while. We'll talk about this later, Sora. Get everyone inside and leave us. I need to talk to our guest alone. Sora felt the tension in the air. She nodded nervously and disappeared in one of the shelters. You must have many questions, but I hope you can first accept my gratitude. The children told me everything. You saved Sora and the roost. If not for you, they might be... Anyway, thank you. You're the sensei? I am. The children's stories about you hardly described the assassin I've met at Ark. We all have our little secrets, don't we? I hope their trust in you is not misplaced. You came here for the Hersha girl, right? Yes, and Sora said you can help us find her. That's true, but I'm afraid I have bad news for you. Why? Because I came here to end her existence for good. I mean, yeah, kinda fair. She did sink your house. I'd also be royally pissed if I put all my savings into buying a house, bought it, and then it got destroyed. What is the World Serpent planning this time? The Serpent has nothing to do with this. I've decided to act alone for this. You seem to be wholly oblivious to her condition. What do you mean? I'll let you in on something new. Take it as a form of gratitude for helping the children. The World Serpent once captured the Hersher at Ark. A mad lady then experimented on her, cruelly. But we later found out that she faked all her painful cries. She never felt anything. The Hersher cores have infected her systems. She could no longer feel pain. That's impossible. I don't know anything about this. A single core can wipe out a city, and this girl has 3. Infection is only inevitable. The girl used some cage to contain the Hersher and retain her persona, but it's useless against the Honkai infection. That cage is probably long gone. Rising sea levels, the Honkai horde, and the arrival of a judgment class beast points to one obvious fact. She's losing control, and her Hersher is waking. She is the imminent flood about to burst the dam, literally. We intended to observe, but it's clear she's lost. Perhaps she knows, since she chose to hide in this deserted place. Bomb. Thus, I must neutralize this threat before matters get worse. Hold on. An AE fleet will arrive and take her to a safe place, and keep the children from danger. And I don't think AE can save her at all. I still remember that disaster 4 months ago. The solution to this problem is obvious. We must sever it at its root. Solution? Sever? You only want to kill her. I'm grateful for what you did for the children. And you aren't my target. I do not wish to fight you. But keep getting in my way, and I will have no choice but to. Hiya. Time to get murdered, Raven. Hiya. Scripted loss? Question mark? Also, why isn't it raining up here? Rain doesn't normally stop. Clang clang. Good night, girl. I won't let you touch her. Shadows flashed, turning into a dark mist that engulfed May and inflicted grievous wounds on her. The mist dispersed, but May stood her ground. Physical wounds could not stop someone hardened by her inner pain. Raven frowned. She withheld her attack and assessed her prey from an elevated vantage. Her eyes turned red. Her strange cape billowed and fluttered loudly in the air. Stop! Stop! Her cape rested gently on her shoulders. Raven turned around and saw the child standing next to an open door. Sora, I told you to stay inside. Sensei, why are you fighting May? May, she didn't hurt us. She's a nice lady who saved me. She's only here to look for her friend. You can help her do that, right? I can't let her take her friend away. Why? Because her friend is dangerous. She might hurt you. She may hurt everyone. Then, will May be able to see her again? No? Never? Raven's silence proved more painful than any answer. Oh, poor baby. May misses Kiana very much. She couldn't stop talking about her. Kiana saved May 3 years ago, just like how you saved us. May treats Kiana just like how we treat you, Sensei. Please, Sensei, give May a chance. You're scaring me. Turning into a different person. Oh, poor baby. Raven felt as though she had seen this before. Years ago, there was a girl who cried like this in a burning village. Rest well. I actually might not be streaming for much longer, which is bumming me out, but it's okay. Have a good rest. There's no need to fear, child. She landed lightly and gently wiped the tears from Sora's eyes. I'll give her a chance, I promise you that. Raven gently convinced Sora to head back to her home. She closed the door and turned around with a sigh. Leave the children out of our fight. Follow me if you want to know where she is. I won't attack you, but don't you dare try to stop me. I still see her as a threat, but I guess you're welcome to feel otherwise. Bum, bum, bum. Silence. The silence irks me. Say something, girl. I know we're not friends, but I don't mind talking. Fine. I'm tracking the Hersher of the Void. Just found a few suitable targets. Raven's words were filled with contempt, but she seemed like a person who would honor her words. May followed her gaze and saw a few chariot-class beasts roaming aimlessly about. What's so special about these Honkai beasts? Nothing so far. Raven's cape fluttered and she was gone in an instant. There's that. And the next one. I feel like there was a thing that used to happen on this one. Or like I could use Raven to clean up. I'll save this for the next fight. Okay. Oh, boss time, I guess. Did not expect this so quickly. Well, that was easy. Any more? There you are. Oh, there's Raven. A dark shadow flew past Raven and landed on the beast. Raven landed on the beast and sank her talons into its carapace. A crimson hue quickly spread across the pale white shell until the beast was wholly covered in darkness. The pain will be gone, child. The beast's dying roar soon stopped. It collapsed lifelessly to the ground. What did you do to it? An intimate exchange, you might say. These common beasts aren't sentient, but will respond to Honkai signals like some form of pheromones. Disrupting these signals allows us to change their behaviors. Controlling one beast will let us command the others. That's how I've kept the beasts and zombies away from the safe zone. So that's how the safe zone works. This exchange lets me send messages. I can receive messages from them as well. I can link myself to their senses, enter their world, and experience things that no human has ever done before. The heat wafting in the air, the warm currents flowing across the oceans, and the sweet scent of a Hersher far away from this place. Fair enough. Raven slowly opened her eyes after a long wait. She took out a map, made a few strokes with her talons, and drew some circles in the West City. The Hersher's scent drifts away within the ambient Honkai of the city. One Honkai beast won't get us anywhere. I need more samples to pinpoint her location. We can track down stragglers, but I don't think time is a luxury we have. Why are Honkai beasts swarming here? Angel-class beasts roam this entire city, and they're more sensitive to Honkai energy. So I invited them to a party. Makes things much faster, doesn't it? This is madness. No, it's not. I mean, we take on like waves of these fellas. Okay, yeah, so this is the thing I was talking about. Okay, that does do a fair bit of damage. Do another one. Man, why are these guys buff? Okay. Two waves down. Okay. Numbers. Oh yeah, let's do it numbers. You've neutralized half the beasts, but of an entire city district. You're stronger than you look, samurai girl. Raven picked up a Honkai angel effortlessly with her claw. Dark patterns began to spread across its body. The children sided with you outsiders in a single day. Did you use some fairy magic on them? If you didn't bring up anything about the Hershers. No, I didn't tell her anything. Good. The children know little about the Honkai and treat it as a strange disaster. Do try to keep it that way. Did you tell her about your job, Sora? No, and she doesn't need to know. Once we cure her disease, I want her to leave this all behind. Disease? Their incomplete stigmata help them survive in Honkai zones, but they'll suffer withdrawal if energy is absent. There's no quick and effective treatment. Long-term medication for gradual stigma activation carries the least risk. The serpent can provide that medication. The Mad Lady may be filled with nonsense, but she's still a genius. Sadly, she's only interested in special cases like them. I don't think you're a bad person. Sora told me about you. She looks up to you. You help these children while working with the serpent to perform a deadly test on a populated city. How can you live with this contradiction? Raven opened her eyes and smiled at her. You don't know me well enough, girl. I'm a hired blade, and I only care about the bottom line. I'll do anything and kill anyone for that. I saved a few children, but I have a kill count that far exceeds that number. I've seen far more extreme contradictions compared to mine. An arms dealer who plunges entire regions into war may be a child's hero or the backbone of a family. A ruthless entrepreneur may also be a generous philanthropist, dedicated to the well-being of his hometown. And the seemingly innocent refugees shivering in the cold. They'll kill each other for a morsel of food, or turn into monsters just to make others feel their pain. She tossed the Honkai carcass into the sea and watched it disappear beneath the waves. I found Sora in rubbles. In the rubbles, she struggled to talk with human words. She told me she wanted to live. I do not wish to see her turn into a monster as well. Spending time with these children makes me feel alive. It makes me feel good. Then why do you still hate Kiana? What's your point? You were in Ark. You witnessed how she risked her own life to protect the city. She took it on herself to save others from pain, yet you disguised her own suffering with cheerful smiles. She may be the Hersher of the Void to you, but you should also know she's also Kiana Castellana to me. Oh my god, jeez on Christmas. I'm gonna turn the volume down a little more because I can't read while this is in my earballs, and I hope it's not a problem for y'alls. Isn't she one of the many contradictions you just described? Why are you still so intent on killing her? You trust in her ability to control the Hersher. I don't. I fear her power and refuse to risk anything. It's just that simple. Look, I think we can stop trying to convince each other. You can talk about dreams and hopes, but it won't let these alien concepts fool me. I believe in facts and evidence. Sadly, neither you nor Anti-Entropy has any. She casually tossed away the last Honkai beast and leaped away. I'm a villain, but I'm not a demon. You must know that real demons actually roam this world. People will hate her, use her, covet her powers, and seek to control her. Her life is hell and will never get better. You can't even stop me. Do you think you can stop these people? I think she can stop you, because she's cool and dope and also the protagonist of this section. The two returned to the shelters. Sora hid behind a window and secretly glanced at them. God, words are hard. Raven remembered something and gave Sora a small package. Almost forgot about this. Take it and share it with the others. I didn't make this. It's candied Rice Crisps I bought from Senzo. Oh, thank you. The little girl disappeared with a bag of dessert. Give me a moment to triangulate the Hershers' location. And before I forget, I still owe you one. Raven entered a dilapidated shed and emerged with a prisoner, tied up with plenty of rope. Dr. Tesla? Yeah, I knew it. I ran into her before I found you and Sora. There was some misunderstanding. She started it. Why did you? I only wanted to restrain her, but her language was unhealthy for the children. Gagging her was the only option. Take care of her and meet me at the wall. Remember, I promised Sora to take you alone. And be prepared, the dragon won't make it easy for us. I sensed something strange while fighting it. Felt like human sorrow, pain, and guilt. Instinct drives Honkai beasts together around Hershers, but this one wants to protect her. I didn't expect Honkai beasts to have such feelings. It reminds me a lot of you. I felt something in my mind when I fought this Bernares. Felt strange, yet oddly familiar. Do your best, Miss Raiden. But I doubt if you could change anything. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Okay. You're already dead, bro. Dang. Wonder if I could hop in this. No. That's a shame. Paralysis resist, that's fine. And goodbye. May carried Tesla back to the Helios. When the scientist woke, May told her about her meeting with Raven. What? Really? Are you sure you want to find Kiana with her help? She intends to kill her. I must be there to stop her. This is getting out of hand. We need to call for support. That woman is dangerous. I know, but her hatred for Kiana seems personal and not part of the Serpent's plans. She'll kill Kiana for certain, and she'll show no mercy to anyone in her way. But despite all this, I need her help to find my friend. There were so many times when she was right there before me. The Battle of Schicksal, the fight against Rita, when Durandal took her. I could only watch on hopelessly as she was wrested away, too weak to even do anything. It wasn't your fault. Thank you, Dr. Tesla. You've always comforted me. But I can't go on like this. Not anymore. Can't keep lying to myself. Kiana's presence helped me to forget the painful past, the loneliness and the confusion. But when she was gone, I suddenly realized that nothing has changed at all. I haven't changed at all. Still a timid girl cowering in my corner, and I failed to notice that everyone was gone until it was too late. My inability to change led to our separation. It has led to what we're facing today. She has always protected me, but I failed to do anything for her. I hate myself. I can't go on like this. I must accept the fact that I lack the powers to protect her. Accepting this doesn't mean I'm giving up. No, it will make me see things more clearly. I have to make sacrifices to bring her home. I'll face anything. I don't care if I'm walking directly into a trap or set up against a deadly enemy. Because I know this is the only way I can protect Kiana. Just be safe, May. No, I refuse. I will do exclusively dangerous things. Okay. There's two. These ones. Alright. I think we're gonna finish this chapter, and then unfortunately I have to end stream for the day. I have somebody visiting me. I wanted to start streaming way earlier than this. Raven waited quietly under the Nagazora wall. The air was still, a familiar yet hateful scent. Kept seeping through the opposite side of the wall. The source of the scent had not moved for a while. The girl was probably unconscious. Raven knew she must be extremely careful. Any mistake could spell her doom. She clenched her fists. Her hunt for the demoness was nearing its end. Long had she waited for this moment. But what happened 3 nights ago continued to sow the seeds of doubt in her mind. Raven fought her under the brilliant neon lights of Arc City and tasted defeat. Raven waited for the enemy to pull the trigger and end her life, but she saw hesitance in her blue eyes. The Hersher of the Void spared her life that night. The Hersher of the Void saved Arc City that night. When dawn broke, she witnessed the girl falling lifelessly from the heavens. Was she dead? She had always prayed for that moment, but it brought her no satisfaction. That bottomless hole remained in her heart. There was no comfort. Tap, tap. Approaching footsteps ended her thoughts about the past. You're here. She's near the second quarantine gate of the wall. I hope you're ready. Let's go. Okay. Easy murder. I wish it, like, applied weakness or something to them. Because I'm clearly not doing enough damage. I think more satisfying if they were weakened. Oh, I guess it just kills them all outright. Never mind, that's fine too. We're just hoping my attacks would do more damage. Okay, one of those, one of those. And now you die. Goodbye, Mr. and Mrs. Knight. I always forget that it's like Hatsune Miku riding the back of this thing. Okay. Boom. Oh, fun. The path is clear. Ooh. A thunderstorm suddenly descended. Raven's cape fluttered loudly as a giant beast soared into the sky. Time to face that beast. Let's kill a dragon. Oh, daijoubu. Bloody rude, bro. Another one of those. That was easy. Oh, not yet. Oh. I'm getting a headache. You okay? Still trying to get up? Yeah, it is. It is still trying to get up. Fun fact. Oh god. Well, this was like his original form before. But now this is his powered up form? Raven's gonna deal way too much damage for me to neglect using that every opportunity. Okay. So now we win? Question mark? Oh dang. And thus, our path has been cleared. Now then, only one matter remains. Ba-bum. We're close to the Hersher. She's dangerous and may lose control at any time. Things will only get worse if you send her away. I'm actually curious about your choice. I'm taking her away. I'm afraid you will only walk away with her corpse. Because I will kill her. And I won't let that happen. Shush. She drew her blade. Raven smiled as though she had been expecting this. Do-do-do-do-do. Very well. We both know this is the only way to settle our disagreements. Now, lore-wise, are you going to let me win, or like, am I gonna get super powered randomly? Use movement skills to evade. Yeah. Oh, funky. Ugh. You said you won't let that happen. But the serpent knows everything about you. Without the Gem of Conquest, you're just an ordinary girl. You've always failed to protect her. This fight won't be any different. Why are you doing this? Why should she deserve such injustice? Is it because of what she is? Of what she's done in the past? It's only because she's a Hersher, isn't it? She would never hurt anyone. How can this world treat this kind and gentle girl with such cruelty? Honkai energy levels are rising. This will kill you as well. I'll gladly trade my life for hers. She saved my life, and I shall save hers in return. I know I've been hiding behind her and running away, but now there's nowhere to run. I must protect her. Glowiness. Haha, yes, glow. Very well. You have made your choice. The electrical crackling subsided. May's eyes reverted to their normal hues as she slowly regained her footing. Raven felt her scorched solium talons. They were no longer fit for combat. That power, it was real. That strong look in your eyes. I like it. Take her. Leave. Get as far away from here as you can. Keep your promise. Don't let her hurt anyone. You have yourself to thank, girl. You proved yourself at the very last moment. Now go, quickly, before I change my mind. Raven disappears in a gust of wind. Her voice echoed in the breeze. Ride in May, we shall meet again. You know where to find me. Aww. The random blast of combat music so didn't fit that gentle, like, I found her moment. Alright. We got 2 of these and then we're done. Helios, a few moments later. May nervously stood before the door. He spent 4 difficult months and finally saved Kiana from both Shixel and the World Serpent. May never stopped dreaming of this reunion for many months. Yet she felt no joy when it did happen. Fear and apprehension filled her heart. She was exhausted, but she dared not sleep, for her dreams were filled with images of Kiana's pain. Kiana was still healthy just 2 days ago. She was now unconscious and covered in Honkai infection patterns. May refused to believe that Kiana's reassuring smiles were mere disguises for unbearable pain. She tried to ignore what Raven told her and prayed that the surgeons would prove the serpents wrong. The door opened. Dr. Tesla, how is she? Emergency treatment worked. She's no longer critical and should wake up soon enough. But she isn't getting better. The bloody Hersher kept trying to activate the core and spread the infection. Kiana did her best and fought off Siren for months, but her body will eventually fall apart. Absorbing a massive amount of Honkai energy to save a city from destruction certainly didn't help. Tesla's voice grew faint and soon became barely intelligible mumbling. I sent a level 1 distress call to HQ. The Hyperion is heading over here at full speed. Hi. I'll be off shortly. No. Okay. May, I want you to listen to me carefully. 2 months. She has less than 2 months left. That's the amount of time we have. And the final. Okay, booting up. Hello, it's me. What's your status? I'm doing well. Honkai levels in Nagazora are approaching the eruption threshold. Testing may proceed as scheduled. What's so funny? You're doing well? I beg to differ. I know all about the little side project of yours. So you found out. I've told you many times, Natasha. Our sire decides what happens to K423. We may not act on our own. I'm disappointed that you did just that. You should know that you're not getting away with this. We'll see about that. What do you mean? Kiana Kaslana is worthless to the Serpent if she remains as a partial Hersher. It's a problem you can't fix. But I found something. I found the power that the World Serpent really needs, the power that will complete the Hersher's metamorphosis. And on that ominous note, we're ending for the day. Thanks to everybody who stopped by. Appreciated chatting with y'all. I appreciate everybody who's watching the VODs later. And sorry for ending stream so quickly. I really meant to stream for a lot longer, but I didn't wake up until an hour ago. So, yeah. Anyways, peace out. Bye. Da ba 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 ba.